Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Ben from NolanTCG.
Welcome to the BBC. You only get your cutting edge news here.
Don't do that. And Bragg from Braggio.
Welcome to the BBC.
Why are we the BBC? Why wouldn't we be the ABC? You're not British, innit?
That was the worst fucking attempt to say British ever.
Yeah, I fell on it a little bit. That's fine.
You sound like an old decrepit hag. You're like, it's not British.
Only two of those things are true.
Apologies to our Scottish listeners.
What?
It wasn't even that.
Anyway, how was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's
wait,
begin.
Sorry. No, one more. I just have to make another British joke. You sounded like the Queen. Like the Queen now, today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool. Shit talking over with. How was your week?
Sorry to the Welsh.
Nah, next question. I played fucking terribly on Tuesday night. Well, no, I just got hit with every fucking black card on the planet.
Tell me more.
That was it.
Tell me again.
Slower.
I lost every round.
Slower.
No, I didn't. I think I won
Whisper.
like fucking round one. I got hit with every hand trap in the world, and I was pretty cooked. And I was like, no.
So we're talking Ash here. We're talking Diddy Crow. We're talking Nim.
like
We're talking
evenly,
Imperm.
Lightning Storm, everything.
It's not a hand trap.
Those evenly, arguably, is a hand trap.
Oh yeah,
but
it
not
quite
lightning storm.
literally is a hand
I
trap.
thought I said blowout card.
No,
Sorry.
you said hand traps.
I also got hit with those. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, I don't really feel that, but I feel in a different way.
Well, I feel better now.
Better now.
Bro, you fucking beat me on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I did, and then you shit talked me, so I brought it up again. Fuck you. Bragg, how was your week?
Oh, it's been a week. Firstly,
It has indeed been 7 days.
in normal Yu-Gi-Oh, Tournament's so good. It's so fun right now. Mm-hmm. It's just I like the lines now instead of like just the smorgasbord of cards that were early in the year, which was also fun in my opinion, but not many people found it fun. Yeah. But just the nice streamline. Find your millers. Off you go. Like
Sorry.
Foolish Burial having a use
I built Tournalements.
warms my heart.
But you hate Tyrell.
I built this version of Tournalements.
Yeah.
Rush Duel Tournalements.
Jesus Christ. So you enjoyed in that, but you don't enjoy it in the TCG. Is it
Oh,
just the interaction
It's so much more
factor?
different than this.
Yeah, this is more.
Good.
You get to send your shit to bin and your opponent doesn't have responses? Is that...
Well,
no,
they don't trigger when
yeah.
you mill them.
Yeah, I understand that, but
all
it's still a
ignition.
thing of putting it in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you use the fusion spells with your bin as your material. And
Yeah.
then you
So
make fucking
it's
huge
Tyrell at home,
monsters.
quite literally, because you won't bring this into locals, you'll only play it here.
Well, I can't play this at locals because you won't build a Rush Duels deck.
Correct. Anyway, Bragg, so tier in TCG, fun.
Yeah. Also, on this note, so the Seven Roads Magician stuff.
Limited on the last ban list. Semi-limited.
Uh,
They limited my ban. My spell fusion.
it was so we were on two different wavelengths last night where I'm like, oh my god, his attack's gonna be so big for his Seven Roads, and he's like, oh no, I'm just making fusion materials. I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
even worse.
The
Just
Seven Roads is big,
Yeah.
but the fusion monsters are bigger.
one full week of Duel Links
So
has warped his brain.
let's give Jake a teaching here. So Seven Roads Magician.
Teaching implies that
That's-
I'll be absorbing the information and I shall be forgetting it the
so
second
good.
I walk out of this.
Activation
good.
at mills, and then it gains 300 for each attribute.
Cool.
The fusion monster gains 700 for
Yep.
each type.
Yep.
And it can attack twice.
Yep.
It's just fucking
Why?
huge.
I don't know why it's type. Type is so unfair.
Yeah.
Because it means it does mean you got to splash
You got
just
zombies,
every single type.
Spellcasters, winged beasts, dragons. I play everything.
Back to the world I care about. So, are you going to be playing tier at any sort of non-this apartment type
Pot of Greed.
thing?
I might play Thursday.
Ooh, Thursdays.
I'm not actually. No, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm gonna go Thursday, which means I'm gonna give the deck back to Logan, and he's gonna ruin it with crap cards.
Yeah, his take on
Did you take
graveyard
cards out of
decks
that deck?
really haven't been...
Because they were probably my cards.
They're all in the pile still,
Okay.
in the Logan pile, and then
Oh, Bragg, de-sleeve the deck?
yeah, I've sleeved my ones.
Damn.
Yeah,
Logan only just bought those sleeves off me.
yeah. Don't know why they do the job. They do a job. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna play Thursday, and then we'll see how they go next. Actually, no, I can get 2 Thursdays out of it. No, I can't because I will miss. Because the 6:30 start times are so annoying for locals.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 12 o'clock today?
Yeah.
It's 12 o'clock on Sundays.
Spencer, no?
No.
Cool. Yeah, so I've got 1 or 2 Thursdays. I'm not sure how this is going to go post new format. Post new set with all the horror stuff. Fucking his guys are going to go off if he gets all the stuff in time, because my god, we'll get to that. And then it's been Rush Duel Links all week. All week. I was 1 win off King of Games not 50 minutes ago, and I've been having a temper tantrum ever since. It's like in a mirror match, and I'm going second. It's like there was nothing I could have done. There's a lie. There is something I could have done. I still would have lost, but I knew I'd misplayed, and I'm like, oh, if I lose this by 800 life, I'm gonna like fucking be so mad.
Nikki just still haven't put the cards up.
Yeah, which he's gonna need, which we'll get to, I promise. And then yeah, Duel Links has been pretty fun. It's been pretty good. I do
also Rush Duel.
Yeah, the Rush Duel part of Duel Links. The rest of Duel Links is a mess, which is now Speed Duels on the other side. They're full using the logo and everything.
Actually?
Yeah.
So it's not called Duel Links anymore?
Duel Links is
So
dead?
Duel Links, and then you had the 2 formats in Duel Links: Speed Duels, Rush Duels.
Oh.
So Duel Links is more like what they're calling the app as opposed to what they're calling the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So then
Interesting pivot.
Yes.
I say interesting, that's a lie. My week. So Tuesday I won. I can't remember what I versed Dragon Link in the final. One of my side cards finally came up, the Daruma Karma Cannon thingy. Because I summoned my copy of Access Code Talker off turn. So it was nice and big and beefy, and he had to summon his access code in order to out it. And then I flipped my Daruma Karma Cannon and got rid of it, and that's all he had.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, and he just had no other resources. I am learning a bit more about the lines in order to play around Nibiru now. So a couple times now I've been Nibiru'd or like hand trapped all buggery and still been able to build a board, which is cool. And then today, what did I verse today? I think game 1 was like some Bestial Synchro control deck. It was not amazing. Sorry, Kurt. Game 2 was against...
Why isn't he playing Tier?
I don't know. Maybe now it's popular. Maybe he has that complex of like, oh, now that's good, I'm not going to play it.
Nah, he wants that like one fusion card that lets him use the fiends and the fusion card and the sub replacement fiend level 3.
Oh, Visago.
Yeah.
As we talked about last
But
time.
it's proven to work without it, so you could just do it without it and then... I know he wants to play Chimera specifically,
Yes.
which is obviously not tier.
Play Chimera
Very
tier.
different. No.
It's just branded too,
Yeah, it's branded with more disruption.
which I'm open to. Like, and it's pretty cute. But I mean,
How does it feel they power crypt branded? Do you have the urge to play Chimera?
does it really?
I have all the stuff, I just haven't actually sat down to learn the combos properly.
Does it,
Yeah, but you have the itch to play it.
Of the several decks that I have lined up, it's probably somewhere in the middle of the ranking. There's a couple other things I want to give a go first.
no
Are
one
those
knows.
other things purple?
No,
Why not?
because
Let's
you paint me as this fusion person, even though that's not me.
Let's explore this.
You should play it though. No one reads the illusions.
No, they don't.
It's like
I know when I versed it, I didn't. He's like, I'll enter battle phase. I'm like, that's cool. Okay, attack a couple times and this thing's at 0. I was like, oh, sorry.
yeah. Just that, and that big illusion, just being able to attack multiple times is pretty
little bit
ridiculous. Like, it's like my Scrap Goblin combo and Scraps.
And it only gets better now in the next set, Age of Overlord, because we get another fusion target, right? We get another fusion monster. I say we.
Sure.
We do.
They?
We get another one.
Cool.
Yeah, they.
Do?
Anyway,
Is there any other like normal illusion monsters
yeah, there's heaps, but they're garbage.
in this set coming out?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Oh wait, do you mean normal as in vanilla or like
No, just like
non-related to the archetype?
Yeah, yeah,
yes, there are, but they're bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I should have said normal there, considering.
So yeah, second round I versed Exorcista, gave me some complications in game 1 because I went first and he has
Chad
his...
played today.
He did.
I was going to say, it's Chad
totally
It's
Chad.
100%, it's 100% Chad. But he was like playing a heavy going second build, so just blew out my board and then did his own thing and I couldn't rebuild.
Yeah, he main decks evenly.
He does.
Stage is tiny.
Welcome to how he beat me last week. Or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it do be like that. But then, yeah,
Still
games
not
2 and
uploads.
3, I just had
Nathan
enough
hasn't
gas
posted cards yet.
to
Why haven't you?
wreck him.
Nathan hasn't posted cards yet.
Okay.
Continue.
And
check every half
then
hour.
round 3, I versed Infernoble. It's really annoying, Infernoble. Like, if nothing else, like obviously they set up all their negates and stuff and you try and play through, but the fact that they generally go for hand knowledge with like the Neospatian, it's really annoying.
Yeah. And then if you hand trap them, they have the talents and they get a second card out of your hand?
Yeah, so like I think it was in round 1, he just got rid of my starter. I had the imperm, which meant he had to play around it and he couldn't set up the full board, but then he just has full knowledge of exactly what he's playing into, so he can set up. Like he ended up just setting up the Towers Goki link that like just sits there at 2800 being unaffected, and I had to try and play around that.
You can just attack over it, though, yeah.
Kind of. I had to do a shitty line because my hand was not good.
Oh, you can't attack over 2800.
Yeah, I have one monster in my main deck that can attack over 28. I got to it, but it was like...
Why you summon Link 4?
Because my hand was not good. Actually, explicitly, the reason my hand was not good is because he ripped the tool guide out of my hand.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not okay.
You used to not play with tool guide.
I know. And now that I have it, I don't know what I'd do with that. It's so good. The normal summon I had before just never did anything, and that's what it felt like to play under that particular scenario. Anyway, I ended up losing game 1, winning game 2, because I set up the XZs and he can't play around it, and then lost game 3. Because, again, he ripped my hand and there was the only monster in my hand. So yeah, didn't win today. But, deck is fine. Moving on to some news. We start with Master Duel, and there are some big changes coming up. So we got the announcement the other day that there is an impending ban list.
Yes.
And they thought that ban list was so good that they would further update it with a further limiting.
When I opened it today, and I was like, oh, this must be the old one. I ignored it.
No. So they did the standard, this ban list is so good, we're bringing out ban list 2. So they are limiting upon release Tier Elements Kashtira and Pressure Planet Wraithos.
I thought we already knew that Wraithos was limited.
We assumed it would be. But no, it wasn't in the initial announcement of like banning Kelbeck and all that kind of stuff.
I thought it was.
It was not.
Because I was like, oh, that was surprising. They didn't limit the other one, Rise Heart.
Nah, he's at 3.
He'll be an ultra rare.
He is an ultra rare, in fact. We actually, as well as that, got the announcement of the pack that's coming out, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days from now. Flames of Fury. So, in here we've got a bunch of stuff. Obviously, we've got the Kashtira stuff. We've got some updates to Gishki, because they got their stuff around that sort of time as well.
Oh yes, the noted fire deck Gishki.
Yeah, Flames of... They're the Fury part. Fury. It's fine.
Sure.
No, Flames.
Speaking of Flames, we get Ben's current deck.
But did we get Turbulence?
We got Turbulence.
Did we get Emergency?
Well, I haven't got a complete list of cards here, but we'll find out soon whether you get the whole lot.
Emergency, I'm out.
You're not going to play it if it doesn't have Emergency?
Fuck no.
Really?
Like, it's 2 different fucking worlds.
But couldn't you go to, like, the previous build that you were doing with the Tier Element stuff to put it in bin?
No, it's significantly worse until Rise Heart. Like,
oh, true.
You cannot play around a Rise Heart without Emergency.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Okay. But yeah, we'll find out about that soon. But probably more important than all of that is another card that got announced in this, and I was wondering about when it would come, and that is Triple Tactics Thrust.
Here it is.
It is indeed coming in 2 days.
Right here.
So, this could, in theory, solve all the like gripes I have with Master Duel, in that like you can go into ranked and pretty much at any level other than Master, you're going to verse some random shit, like shit you're just not prepared for. and with the addition of thrust, you can add those like stupid one-obs that help you with those matchups. And also, like for like combo decks that just hard lose to max C, you can play that trap that's like, oh, if your opponent has more than X cards in hand, shuffle them in and they draw 3. Like, you could just do shit like that.
Yeah, but also like, do those odd decks also trigger thrust a lot?
I mean, most people will play Maxi.
Yeah.
Most people, like, if they're playing Kashtira, they'll be playing, like, D-Shifter and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just, I think 80% of the triggers of thrust will be just on people dropping a Maxi.
Yeah. Then you set card destruction, you keep summoning,
And then hope that you can activate it next turn?
Yeah.
Because that's how card destruction works?
Yeah.
No, you add card destruction, you play until you get nibbed, then you card destruction them and win.
That's not how that works.
What do you mean?
It is exactly how that works.
No.
What?
Oh, wait, you're saying hold the thrust until they've nibbed.
But can't you just add from deck to hand? You just can't activate it until they control a monster.
No. If you set the card, you cannot activate it that turn.
No, but you just add the card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you'd have to
That's what I'm saying.
play into the Maxi, not activate the thrust, hope that you get nibbed, and then activate it?
There you go,
That's
just keep
your plan.
playing. If you get max E, keep playing till you get nibbed, then thrust card destruction.
Yes.
That's a horrible idea.
No, you just win.
But you don't.
But you do.
Well, we'll find
You
out.
quite
Oh, wait,
literally.
we won't find
Yeah,
out
you deck
because
them out.
you'll just be playing fucking... Actually, what will you be playing? Actually, never mind. You won't be playing.
This is true.
He'd be playing Rush Jewels.
Although you are running out of time, you'll need to jump on soon in order to do...
Needs a strong word.
No, well, you see, I don't have the 750 coins gems to pay for the battle pass, so I'm just disregarding it.
He's broke,
but if
everyone
you-
donate him.
If you'd gone in and done any one of the 2 festivals, within maybe 3 matches you would have had with them.
Except I didn't want to.
I'm also broke, also give me gems. But for Rush Jewels.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Give him Master Jewel gems, give me
we
Rush
only
Jewel gems.
accept
You really
Patreon
should.
payment in Rushdals.
We really should look into, like, a Patreon.
Look, it's all been about the 1,000 subs. That's been like the arbitrary thing I've locked in my head for a while now. Like, then we'll figure out how we, like...
And then
Support.
growth hit literally a stop point.
Yeah, it really
No up,
hasn't.
no down. Just
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have reached peak saturation.
Even
but
the
also,
apps.
we do, like, no pushing on this at all. Like, it's purely organic.
Yeah, that's about right. I don't know, it's just so much... Promotion's cringe.
Why did I bring up my Google?
I don't know.
I want to see if rest. Yeah, let's check the leaks.
It's like, I don't know, do you like this? I can watch it. You don't? Whatever.
Anyway, also happening in Master Duel at the moment, they have the newest iteration of the tryout duels happening. By the time you are listening to this, it will have finished. But this is back to one that they tried a little while ago, the going first and going second one. You build 2 decks, it does the coin flip, and then you get the deck of the turn that you're doing. The issue they had with the last time is that tier elements had like just released.
Yeah.
So if you got second, you were just playing into tier full board more
Yeah.
often than not, which was disgusting.
But couldn't you just put shifter in?
You could, but people didn't.
But couldn't you just put shifter in?
You could, but they didn't.
Yeah. Good old shifter.
Probably because they also wanted to play tier and they didn't want to.
Yeah, true, yeah. It's just this... You meant to play a completely different one. Can't you just... Look, it's actually a good idea.
It's a fun idea. What was I doing? I had, I think, branded as my going first deck. Probably a poor choice. I don't really know what I'm doing with it in Master Duel.
Well, you can't send Chimera and stuff yet.
Not yet. And then going second, as per normal for me, I played McKnights.
Why is Konami worried about these leaks websites? They fucking suck.
They do.
Like, I will actively never go looking for Master Duel leaks ever again based on the quality of that information.
Someone has to know if emergency's in it.
That's the thing, I just checked it and it's like,
Nice.
we're only going to tell you 5 of the cards because that's all we know.
Do we get in trouble
Thanks,
for
Lucas.
even just talking like this and saying that emergency at this moment?
Because
I don't know.
emergency
We'll
at this
find
moment
out.
is unconfirmed.
We will find
Just
out.
like it was
soon
before
enough.
I looked up the leaks.
Anyway, on to some bigger news for us here in the TCG. We have set spoilers having been announced by the YouTubers.
Shout out to the French.
Spoilers for what?
For Age of Overlord.
Of what?
The cards and their rarity.
Rarities! Ah! I wanted to make that joke, Jake, and you just didn't fucking play into it. Fuck. Just fuck it.
Glad it's
Rarities are expensive for what Ben was.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
fucking $130 for
Yeah, so
the new IP monster.
yeah,
It's
so-
like a 1 to 2 of at most.
Yeah.
So
Go
Little
fuck
Knight
yourself.
is being released at like $120, $130 for a copy. That is ridiculous. Like, I understand that pre-release prices aren't where they settle, but this is a stupid place to start. And for as little as it's going to make any difference, because we don't have that many people listening, I urge you all to boycott buying that card at that price. Just don't. If
Buy
they
the
don't
dip.
se-
Buy the dip.
What is it initially like? Does it need to be in a deck upon release?
No, it's just like a staple.
Yeah, it's just there.
It's
these things
borderline a staple in Unchained, because it's a much better target for your Link summons.
Yeah. But like, it just comes across as like it's not complete win cons. You've got plenty of other ways to win without it. Obviously, it gives you a few more, but not at $120 more.
It's ridiculous. Like,
So
the
that's
only reason I can see it being this price is because nothing else in this set is like drawing that much attention.
They better give this an ultra rare in the mega pack, because just it having mismatched rarities with IP is going to bug the shit out of me. Or they'll just give it a prismatic secret, and we have to get the 2 prismatic secrets. Yeah, a lot of secret rares this set.
I mean, the same amount.
Like key ones. They unlike where they throw us a bone with like a Fenrir. A lot of key cards are secret.
I mean, depending on which decks you're playing, that's possibly not correct. But anyway, we'll get into it. So, as per usual, 10 secret rares and 14 ultra rares. These will all have quarter century rarities in the set as well as the new colour of the Magicians of Bonds and Unity.
I'm gonna check Tier 0 and see what their prices were.
Jesus Christ. So, secrets.
I
We've
got
got
$500 on 5 cards.
TG Rocket Salamander, Visas Samsara, Deable Star the Black Witch, Snake Eyes Flamberge Dragon, Imseti Glory of Horus, Duamufet Blessing of Horus, Arias the Labyrinth Butler, SP Little Knight, TG Limiter Removal, Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Those are our 10 secret rares.
Oh, I missed you say the deal with Star.
Sold out at 130 on Tier 0.
Wait, did you say deal with Star Witch?
I did.
Oh.
Deable Star.
Literally the third one I said.
I just want to fucking preface here.
She should have been an ultra.
I like that they didn't have the balls to allow the person who got to leak the Deeble Star stuff to show off those 2 cards. Like, that person's video that they got to be allowed to do was only allowed to show off 7 of the 9 cards in the archetype, because the other 2 were secret rares. And the other 2 were the expensive ones.
Wow, that's...
Oh, but here's the other thing though. Not technically Snake Eyes. I think he was doing a Snake Eyes video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still together.
Yeah, but not. Yeah.
They're parallel, but not together.
Should have just shown the whole thing.
I mean, yeah,
but-
they should have. However,
Like, I can buy
Dumb.
a Snake Eyes deck base and it has it in it.
It...
I actually considered buying that.
Why isn't she an
Should've.
ultra? Like, it seems they'd had this down pat for so many years of, you give the key cards the cheaper slots, get people interested, you give the search cards the higher slots because they're the ones we play more of. They get you more money. Or you just make them all secret and we're all going to chase them because the Rescue Ace fellows are going to go...
it's not just Rescue Ace, a bunch of decks are going to use this.
Yeah.
The
including
Snake Eyes deck
Snake
base sold
Knights.
out.
How much?
It sold out at 469.
Well, that's definitely worth it.
I
Just feels
oh,
bad.
or not wasn't. Otherwise I would have bought it. Because the stuff I needed was only like 300. I wasn't paying an extra $170 for all of those other secrets and ultras that I don't need.
Because those dealer stars going to be
Really? I only need one.
80?
I only
Yeah,
need
yeah, say that sounds like it should only be 80, and then
Yeah.
that search spell's going to be like 120, right?
The search spell was 80, the Devil Star was 50.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
Um,
And it was
some
also
Those are going up.
some positive things in the set though. Outside of that, in Ultra, we've got the Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis, the Anti Zeus. So that's good.
I thought
At
it
least.
had
Oh,
the
I
two-
remember that card.
You gotta say it Typhon. You said it Typhon. You gotta have the,
Did we
there's,
only talk-
there's a hyphen in that Typhon. I made that up halfway through that sentence and I'm really happy with that.
Look at him, improv god.
Yeah.
Anywho, alongside that, we also have the King Sarcophagus in Ultra.
See, that doesn't matter. It's the one that searches. It's the good one.
You could have this morning, Jake, bought the whole Horus deck for $244.
Ugh.
I could have done a lot of things this morning. However, I'm not buying at pre-release prices. Fuck that.
This is not too secret, isn't it? I don't care.
Yeah,
I think that was not a bad price.
that's going up.
With
All this is going
with
up.
discount code on top of this.
Maybe it's not. Events are back. Events are crazy. Australia, like everyone's gonna be buying for YCS soon. Oh, we're in trouble.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Maybe
I
you
could
will.
buy a case of the set.
Oh god, I have to go to the sneak peek.
You do, which is a week from now.
Sneaky beaky.
I'll find something else to do.
But we also have some new world
that's
premiere
Comday, I think.
cards that have been
It is, yes.
brought in to Age of Overlord. Wait, what? Comday?
Yeah, Comday's next
For
week.
Timber.
Oh, Timber. Okay.
Yeah, but we can't go to uni
Why not?
because yours and ours is on.
Oh,
Well, you can, but there'll be no reception.
Oh, it's yours and ours at the uni.
yeah.
yeah, we have to
For some
find
reason, I
something.
always thought they held that in that fucking shitty field.
They
again.
used to. This is the first time.
Yeah,
they've
it's more
held
the,
it there.
it's just more the network, but the network reception. Yeah,
Anyway,
and parking.
back to the world premiere cards that have been announced. We have two warriors that are getting a lot of hype, which is Ken and Dren,
The flower pot man.
yeah, effectively the
I have
warrior
to put up with
dragon
that joke
and the
every second
diamond
day of my
tiger.
life. You have to put up with that joke now.
Excuse me.
Keep moving.
You're telling Mr. Burns about jokes about his name or
Yes.
your name?
But your name is Burns, not Burns.
Who was saying Burns?
Right. The crowd.
Anyway,
Well, definitely could have picked up on any of these microphones.
so one of these summons the other. One of them then makes the person who got it discard a card, or makes the person who summoned it to their field draw two and discard one. So yeah, it's getting a lot of hype. I don't fully get it.
Because, I mean, so yeah, it gives Dark World something to play around with. It gives Makunko something to play around with. Like,
Fuck my Conco.
well, I mean, no. Yeah, it's just, it's a cool idea. A cool idea. You give your opponent a card and you don't horrifically neg. You just somewhat. Just a little.
We also get Asset Mountus, a level 7 light insect. If your opponent controls a level 6 or lower monster, it special summons itself. And then if you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, which if you're going second, more than likely you will, change the battle position of all monsters on the field. All other insect monsters on the field become the same attribute and level as this card, and then you can't summon anything except for insects for the rest of the turn.
Could you not play the previous cards just with, like, just 3/3 and 3 tactics?
You could do that.
Yes.
We get a new Pit Knight link as well.
Cool.
Is it good?
No.
It's not bad.
Oh,
Like, there's definitely worse Link 2s.
I'm trying to remember the name of those guys at the store in Brisbane. I'm sure if they've got sneak peeks up. Weird prices.
Team Card Titan? Is that the one?
Maybe. Let's have a look.
And then we get some weird level 3
yeah,
thing.
the Hunter spell? No, the other one, not Hunter. Watts.
Yeah. So special summon 2 level 3 or lower light monsters from hand. If they are the same original type, they can attack directly this turn. Oh no, the Watts can attack directly.
Yeah.
Um,
So this isn't them making everything Watts, right? Wait, you
And
said
if they
level
have-
3 or lower?
yeah.
Oh.
And then if they have the same original level, they also can be destroyed by battle. which makes no sense because if you've gone for the entire
To the end of the turn.
yes,
Is it quick play?
yes,
You can play it defensively or offensively, I guess.
it's bad.
Yes.
But yeah, the Warriors are getting some hype because like it triggers tactics and blah 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 blah. But the thing is, it plays into the same things that all of those kinds of cards play into, in that people will just ash it or imperm it and all that kind of stuff. So unless you can somehow extend on that or with that, I don't see a lot of value.
Ashing a monster your opponent has gave is pretty funny though. I mean,
No. You ash the effect that summons.
No, you ash the effect to draw. Come on now. You gotta stop that discard.
No.
It's one of these shit.
Then it's silver, then you lose two. As if you wouldn't stop the discard.
You stop the thing that makes you discarding. And then the imperm that you likely have in your hand is still live.
Oh yeah, because it summons from deck.
Yes.
Update.
But
Still
summoning
no
from
sense.
deck to the opponent's field, yeah, you can ash that.
You would absolutely ash that.
Look, no, you ash the second one.
No.
You still get talents to
No,
get a
because
card
then-
ripped out of your hand.
Yeah, no matter what, yeah, Talents is still winning here. Yeah, maybe we should all play 4 Talents.
I mean, I'm playing 2 and triple thrust.
I've got 1 in there. I was thinking of bumping up to 2. I found the other one in a random box.
I put them in spiral and immediately went,
Yeah.
spiral shit.
Sticking with the TCG, we have, feels really like annoying to have to say this, announcements for OTS 23,
What do we got in store at the moment?
21.
21.
Australia hasn't gotten 22.
No, New Zealand has for months, and they can't get it over here for some reason. It makes me so angry.
Oh, I hate this ulti.
Econ? And Cuck?
Yeah, Econ.
Yes, so the ones that we now know, we have 2 out of 3. Econ, which was announced when they first hinted at it, and Kurikara Divincarnate
Yeah.
being the other. And then we've got a couple of supers as well, DD Crow,
Yep.
your dude, whatever his name is.
Impulse?
I don't know which one that is.
Impulse.
Impulse. And then the TG Trap. So fucking random. But on top of all that...
And that trap, I fucking hate that trap too. Yeah, but like, Econ already had plenty of high rarity chase cards. You could literally have given it to anything else, or even repeat one that we would do. Like,
You could have printed a Skystriker card.
Please no.
Or branded in red.
yeah, give us ulti linkage
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Could have done all of those useful things.
or common linkage.
Still, I think I'd rather the Econ.
There's so many other versions.
It's fine.
It's literally fine.
This cunt won't fucking accept Albaz. Oh no, Albaz shit. Fucking can't we have a million, like $600 copies of that look better, pristine thing? Oh no, fuck that. Give me it. Give me that shitty ulti Econ.
Yeah,
you.
I
Oh,
like them doing old.
probably already is fucking ulti.
I don't like them doing the new cards.
Or better yet, ulti metamorphosis.
It's not going to happen for you, bro. I'm sorry.
Tournament
but-
Pack Super.
More importantly than that, we have a date for release for anyone but us, because we won't be getting it this date. I would be almost angry if I got it this date, because we would have skipped all the other shit and just not gotten the other. This one is due out 25th of October.
What if they just didn't print enough 22 and said, alphabetically, we're gonna not distribute it there.
Yeah,
distribute
we'll
from the
start with
bottom
the
of the
Zambia and then work our way back.
The Zambians deserve their OTS Pack 23, Jake.
The Zambians love branded.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
so
more
upset about this. You wanted branded fusion.
Well, yeah, branded fusion is
yeah,
nice.
branded
and it's
fusion
like-
good. Econ.
I'd rather the Econ.
He's look. I hate branded as much as the next person. Well, I'm kind of indifferent to it until you could use it with chimeras. This is a bad idea. Give me branded fusion. Actually, nah. Ulti branded fusion would look ugly anyway.
No, I thought the same. It actually looks really nice.
I'll take your word for it, because I'm never going to see it.
No, that's not true.
If I do see
You'll
it.
come in that random Thursday that you have free and you'll...
Yeah, and then there's going to be like 2 dropped on me. It's going to be 2 defense mode Bernies. I've forgotten the Bernie.
No,
one's
I
name.
was thinking you come in and like for your OTS you get to like take one.
Oh.
Like you get
I'm
one
not
in your
heard.
pack. You're just assuming that someone's going to branded fusion you out of the fucking game.
What's the... I've forgotten Bernie's name again. The one that burns 600 every time you play.
Yeah,
a
I've
card.
forgotten.
Oh my
Full
god.
band.
Should be full band, I'll tell you that much.
It's not that.
It's not that good anyway. Oh my god.
Masquerade.
Yeah. Or Masquerade.
Never that.
No.
But we duck over to the OCG, and we have some more cards that have been announced for Phantom Nightmare. So
I'm a little puzzled as to what Bragg's now thought about what econs were good econs.
There's a few tournament pack econs.
nah, supers. Who cares?
There's a lot of Shatterfoil econs.
There is.
What's the highest value version of econ?
I would imagine it's Turbo Pack, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a super.
D-Rev.
What?
Oh, enemy.
Oh, it's champion pack printing is a rare. Guys, it's Dark Revelations Volume 2 Super is the most expensive version. It has a market price of $50.
Well, that's about to come down.
41 listings from $7.
Just kicking them in the teeth. Also, there's the Ancient Century Ultra, which is beautiful.
But I kind of would just like them to give it an ulti. This card deserves an ulti. This is a great ulti. The
You
more
heard
I
it
look
here
about
first.
this, Econ's a great ulti.
I didn't think I'd ever hear it. At least not until OTS 35, where they gave one of his stupid firemen a fucking ulti.
No, that's fine. If they gave me an ulti, I'd kind of be pissed. I'd rather just old cards be printed as ultis.
Not Econ! There's so many other ones.
Sakuretsu ulti OTS 27.
Look.
I'd be pretty.
Yeah, I'll
fucking
be
stoked
down
with
for that.
Y'all are fucking cooked.
It's better than Econ.
Sakuretsu armor ulti. I'd give you a fucking like, yeah,
Anyway,
this is great.
Phantom Nightmare. We have some new cards that have been announced.
Multi-Wabaku.
So we get Memento
Multi-change of
Uramon.
heart.
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
See? That makes more fucking sense.
Well, Econ's in the format.
Also,
So
there's
change of
still
heart.
another...
Yeah, but you can play 3 Econ.
You can
There's
play-
still another ulti to be announced. It could be Change of Heart. It could be Rescue Ace.
There's
I
no
don't
way
know.
it's 2 spells.
Could be
Dick
7
Smasher,
Roads
whatever its
Gigas.
fucking name is. It's not that.
Oh,
Anyway,
please.
Memento Uramon. Level 2 Dark Fiend.
What flavor drama
It's
is it?
Ura.
I hate that noodle
I
guy.
don't like that flavor.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Anyway, if it's normal special, target a Memento in the graveyard, add it to the hand. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. By Memento monster effect.
This caused a fucking buyout of the Karibo's base stuff.
Why?
Of Ghost in the Attic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people are like, oh, it's support.
It's not. They have nothing to do with each other.
Also, this was days ago. I had a freak out about this translation again as well, as per my freakouts about translations.
I mean, yeah, there's the whole section of translation that I shan't be reading. Next from that set, we've got... no, we talked about this one last week. It was garbage. We've got a interesting spell having been announced. This one is called Back Mutation.
Woohoo!
Tribute a fusion or synchro. Special summon a monster with the same original level from your deck, but return it to the hand during the end phase.
Like, that's so cheesy.
Reverse Metamorphosis.
And the artwork is so on point as well. It's so good.
I didn't actually look at the
Yeah, it's
artwork
Dark
properly.
Bolter turning back into Cyber Dragon.
I'm not sure whether or not it's going to be that useful.
It'll find a
That's
niche.
cute.
I feel like it's going to play in, like, it's only going to apply to, like, 3 card combos.
Well, yeah.
And
Because you need to
that's-
get something out from the extra deck.
Yeah, people need to be like, check out my combo. I hard drew this, and then also hard drew this other combo.
I mean, it's 2-card combo of Runic gets Max C.
But it summons it to the field, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then bounces it back during the end phase.
Yeah, okay. That's a good application that we don't have.
But also kind of shit, because
Is it quick
they
play?
know you have the
No.
Max C.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but what can they do? I'm just not going to special summon this turn. Haha.
look, give us a retrain Metamorphosis that bounces the fusion back to hand.
Just give us Metamorphosis. It's not
Don't
that good.
do that.
Metamorphosis is a shit
can-
card.
If you can have reverse Metamorphosis, we can have actual Metamorphosis.
Until they ban Dragoon, I don't think that's really going to happen.
Dragoon,
Dragoon's an easy card to out.
Dragoon's an easy card to summon.
Activate Red Eyes Fusion.
Pitch King of the Swamp.
Burp. See? There's a dragoon right here.
I can't yell on the podcast, but man can burp into the fucking microphones.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, you just gotta find a level to.
Yeah, you need to peak your yelling. When you yell, the people 3 stories up go, oh, that asshole's over again.
Good, fuck them. Anyway, we get another trash card that's been announced. This one is called Goblin Paratrooper Squad.
Oh, yeah, this is funny. Yeah.
So if it's special summoned...
This is the kind of lore I can deal with.
Yeah.
Lore from the OG parts of Yu-Gi-Oh!
So if it's special summoned from the hand in attack position, target an effect monster the opponent controls, change this one to defense, and negate the other one's effects while this one's face up. And then if a monster is special summoned to the opponent's field while it's in the graveyard, you can discard a card and add it back to your hand.
No, so it's just a buddy for Goblin de Berg.
Yeah.
The more and more of these like goblins come out and the goblins have like things, the worse I feel for Goblin Attack Force. They were charging in there with clubs and they had fucking paratroopers. That means they had planes.
Yeah.
They didn't need to send grunts in there.
I mean, Goblin de Berg.
Literally just mentioned Goblinberg.
No, Goblinberg is just a one-person plane. It's not,
which you can
it's
run
not
multiples
enough
of.
to drop off an entire air troop squadron.
Well, I mean, if there, I'm going to assume there's a Goblin Air Force carrier,
Yeah.
like aircraft carrier, whatever.
Why have we not gotten that card yet, Carly?
Yeah. Where's Goblin?
They only just
aircraft?
got to the...
Jerome, where is Goblin Aircraft Carrier?
Like, why are you just leaving the Goblin Attack Force out to dry?
The Goblin Attack Force died immediately because they were sent in there with fucking clubs.
Unless you had Skill Drain.
Anywho.
See? Skill Drain saves lives.
Skill Drain does save lives.
Well, the lives of your troops.
I'm gonna play Goblin Attack Force Control.
Give
Normal
it a go.
summon Goblin Attack Force.
So you were upset
Skill
when
Drain.
you were playing a competent 2023 deck when people play blowout cards, and you're hoping now that when you play Goblin Attack Force, set some traps pass, that everything's going to be okay?
Well, I'm just gonna keep the Skill Drain.
Well, 2300 runs over everything but Dragees.
And Bestials.
What?
No, this doesn't happen. Those cards
No,
are... There's a
that
skill
definitely
drain.
doesn't happen.
There's a skill drain there, Jake.
Yeah. The Bestials and Castira definitely don't just summon themselves.
I'll equip Big Bang Shot.
You can do that. You can do anything you like.
Oh, Bestials against 7 Sword. That would be so dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never bring Rush Joe.
I'd activate my fusion spell, my
And they just banish the target.
throw.
Then we have the V-Jump promo that we spoke about a little while ago. We got hinted at it before, the Pendulum Witch. We now know its full effects. So it is a scale 8, level 3. So if it's in the Pendulum
It's
Zone...
not even called Performance Power Pendulum Witch.
No, it's just Pendulum Witch.
I don't like that.
Why? Still searchable.
But I'd like to just to be called Performance Power.
So,
Performance Power. Performance Power.
if a face-up fusion, synchro, or disease you control is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect while it's in the Pendulum Zone, add a Pendulum monster with the same original type as one of those monsters destroyed from your deck or extra deck face up. Oh, deck to your extra deck face up. So it's slow Electromite. And then while it's on the board, if it's normal Pendulum Summon, target one card in your Pendulum Zone and destroy both that card and this monster. And if you do, add a level 4 low Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. And if it's destroyed in the Monster Zone, place it in the Pendulum Zone.
I'm impressed.
It's not bad.
No, I'm impressed that you called it slow Electromite. You're really progressing with your linguistics. Soon you'll use a better term than slow Electromite.
I have a term that I'd like to call you, but I feel like get demonetized. So, well, it's more so for his channel. We're not getting money. I could. there's an idea.
I said fucking,
He's not getting money from this
the
level.
first 30 seconds.
Huh?
I said fucking the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It gets censored on TikTok, which also doesn't get us money.
Not yet.
It will, never will.
Um,
Did you get anything from your like billions of views? See?
You
It is-
got to live stream some duels. I've seen people doing that with their Do this.
Oh, kill me now.
They
Fucking.
get money from it.
It's not worth it.
Live
I'd rather do
duels.
those fucking reaction TikToks where they just like
Live-
react to emotes. Anyway,
Live TikTok duels.
so we had the announcement of Phantom Nightmare for the TCG. It's all pretty much the same nonsense that they talked about in the last one. However, they've also hinted at the next world premiere archetype. So, where is the bit that I'm looking for?
Tristina?
Ugh.
No. They've
Hey, we didn't talk about them.
because they're garbage.
Yes.
Conversation over.
You got to do better, Jerome.
They're fairly bad. But the next TCG archetype they've hinted at in the blurb for our release. The events of ancient battles play out over and over again in a brand new world premiere pyro theme. Lights up the field in Phantom Nightmare. Make sure to pick up Maze of Millennia. What have they called it
Time
here?
for Pyro.
Have a look at what they've written for that set name.
At least we remembered it.
Maze of Millennia.
Yeah. To get.
Oh, they just haven't put a space there.
Yeah.
See, I've read it as Maze of Millenniato.
And that's the original copy, isn't it? That's not even the article. Unless they just failed.
I think they've just
copy
copy-pasted.
Oh, yeah, and on the embedding of the hyperlink, they've lost the space.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure to pick up your Maze of Millennia to get your copies of Bonfire, so be ready to try it out when Phantom Nightmare launches in February.
He remembered it. Yeah, February. Ew, that's... it's going to be an okay set. But Pyros seem... It seems like they're a bit late for the Pyros, considering this was the Year of Fire, and February is notedly in 2024, which is not the Year of Fire.
No, it's in the card printed financial year.
Yeah, true. Wait, I thought
It is the Pyro financial year.
Didn't we get stuff before June?
We didn't, no.
No. So the February set normally misses the Megatin, so it's not in our financial year of card printings.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
So,
this
like,
is
stuff
coming
from this
out.
February
Oh, shit, I did
wasn't-
tax.
But
It's
yeah,
October. How have neither of you done your tax?
no, I've done mine. I'm just saying he
Yeah, but
needs
you did yours 3 days ago.
A, that's wrong.
Yeah,
B,
sorry, it was 4 days
it's
ago.
not up
My
to
bad.
me. I launched it or sent it off to the person to do it, and they took a month and a half in order to do it.
He made it seem like he's blaming some well-financed tax person.
Mm-hmm. And they are.
Not. Yeah, definitely.
Look, I went to, and then I saw how much I was getting. I'm like, I can't be fucked doing this. I've got to find something. I've got to find some other way to write some shit off. So I'm still writing shit off.
Yes.
Don't audit me. Well, no, come at me. You probably owe me. Tax Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. Is Konami paying their tax bill?
Doubtful.
Someone tell the people that took down Ronaldo. Or was it the other guy? Or was it the other guy?
The other guy?
What's with soccer players and committing tax fraud? They're just like Jerome.
Yeah, I feel like it's second nature at this point for them.
Yes. Kick goals, commit tax fraud.
Look, it's pretty hard to keep track of what the European Union hates and likes, so...
Can I get a custom French national soccer team jersey with tax fraud on the back of it?
Almost definitely.
Yes.
Anyway,
Have you done any basketball jerseys yet?
they have been ordered, yeah.
moving on. So, if you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Only the one question this week. Makes me sad.
No, we got one.
That's
Well,
okay. There was a lot of news.
There was a fair bit of news, yeah. We have been going for just over
Oh,
50 minutes.
and there's one that I want to harken back to that didn't get talked about properly.
Oh,
Yeah, we weren't paying attention when you asked the question. last week.
anyway. The first question this week comes to us from 6i6. How excited are you for cards coming in Age of Overlord? Which of the common printing cards in Age of Overlord do you actually want to play / do you like the most?
I'll be real, I don't actually know what was common in this set. I've only looked at the high rarity cards.
Correct.
Wait, let's go with the switchy card, the trade track switchy card. Is that a common?
Oh, no, that's a super.
Fuck!
That's
Can we
good.
change Spectrum to super because it's that one? Why can't that card be activated from the hand?
Why not?
Two
Why?
hand traps is enough.
No, more.
Give us more evenly matched. You need it, Jake.
Oh, damn. I have 3. I'm
If
fine.
I ever said you can play 6 evenly matched, you would.
Yeah, but that's not evenly matched.
Oh, I'm sorry. Guards go to graveyard. Ah.
Yeah, I don't want recursion for you. Get out.
Sure.
Could go face down in the graveyard.
Yeah, where's face down graveyard? It is the graveyard. They should be buried properly.
Just corpses strewn along in the graveyard. Occasionally, one of them comes back.
Yeah, why did you get someone to open caskets? I just don't get the hype.
Because 90% of the cards they print are fucking boo-boo and they want people to see it.
But you don't want to see dead boobers.
I mean, don't speak for some people out there because they may disagree with you.
What's a zombie furry called?
Azuri.
Zuri?
Or a
Zuri?
freak.
Look at that. Look at that.
Barry statue.
Disgusting.
It literally does nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
It's just to stop the mirror from your opponent dropping a fusion spell on you.
So you got to out that first. Buys you a turn. Pretty cute.
Yes.
Not very.
Buys you a turn.
Because
it's the main phase 2.
those new TCG exclusive cards, I'm kind of curious to see how they go, but also skeptical. God, it's gonna be a wild time. And this is the layout before YCS, right? We've got the reprint set, we've got a deck build pack, and that's it.
Yes.
And the deck build pack's kind of mid.
Mementos and yeah, all that kind of nonsense.
Like
Chicken.
sizzling.
Smells real good.
Chicken.
I've had so much chicken this week.
What was the entirety
Back
of the
on
question?
to the
Have I missed
subject of
something?
all you can eat pizza.
Yeah, we need to book that.
Oh,
I
really?
messaged Lachlan to say, hey, we should do this for your birthday. He's in Sydney.
Harry wants back in the group chat.
Again?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't care.
Welcome back, Harry. You've just been re-added to the group chat.
He better not have left the Discord. I'll be pissed if he has.
You leave again? I'll only let you back again.
So he's going to play again? Or
Yeah.
does he just want people to talk to?
Look, he saw... Yeah, that too, probably.
There's more people on this added to the group list than there was last time I checked. And none of them are Harry. Where you at?
Why have I lost the question? Here we are. So, we went back a few weeks. So the question was, back a few weeks, why do you think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so far behind the other two big CCGs in terms of podcasts and how big those podcasts are?
We did talk about this.
No, you guys covered how it was, how the coverage was done, and talked about how Pokemon TCG's live streams are better than Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, they have not talked about podcasting at all.
No, Ben mentioned the fact that those games have a much higher fan base and have been running for a lot longer.
And they pivoted right in talking about
Yeah,
streams.
let me finish, you motherfucker. So he mentioned the fact that because they've been running longer, the age base is higher, and those people are more likely to watch long form content.
I didn't talk about any of this, Jake.
You fucking did. I will pull up the screenshots and like ram them down your throat.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did. You
well
did
then
say something to that effect.
I did spectacularly bullshit out of my mouth and not remember it.
Yeah, look, he did say something to that effect. The other one it's just I think even the attention span, like, we're here for lists and to get out.
My mentality was that those
the
games,
most part.
the gameplay itself is
Yeah.
longer. Not the games are older. No, the gameplay itself is longer, so therefore the people that play those card games have the time to slow down and be like, yes, I can think. I will consume this podcast. And then I will consume this podcast. And then when the person that does this podcast goes over here and doesn't do any podcasts anymore, and this person gets in a new person, I'll consume this podcast.
I like that with the demonstration. I don't think it's going to show up well on the camera, but
Not at all.
Like, definitely.
If anything, it'll just be
Shot.
like a lot of glare.
yeah. So yeah, I tried to edit that to answer the question, and I couldn't answer the
I
question.
answered the question.
But also, yeah, a whole bunch of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcasts sucked in the beginning, and so did ours. Well,
So, like, when you look at metrics for any Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, it is literally just like, I'm going to draw a chart now, okay? I need to clear my chart space.
fucking
Clear the
Christ.
board for the chart, okay. You see, video, so this is a chart of watch time. Video start time, cards start showing up, cards finish showing up. Boo, 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 boo.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how deck lists go. And if it's a video with, at the end of the video where they have the whole deck together and they're like, Yeah, this was my combo video. It normally would go, look at the first combo, skip to the end when the deck profile's there.
It is painfully true.
I know it's true. And these are only 7-8 minute videos, and people are watching 20 seconds of them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players aren't going to stay for a whole fucking podcast.
Which is funny because like Pokemon games and Magic games last a lot longer, so those people in theory have less time to watch long form content. If anything, they want to just breeze through stuff, but they can't because of the nature of it.
Their brains are just hardwired to consume enjoyable media to them at a different pace.
Are you trying to call them slow?
No, I'm saying they're patient.
I am.
I'm saying you're trying to call them slow.
Yeah.
Patient. Also, yeah, sure. And it's just it's so fractured, and Magic and the people that did Magic podcasts are still doing them, while the original set of Yu-Gi-Oh podcasts fell off, and then even we fell off for a bit. Like it's so hard to retain audience, especially in. I think there's a high churn of players as well in Yu-Gi-Oh, where so then people come in. There's no real big podcast, so they just find whatever they like and they go and listen to it. So we're all split across fucking 30. I think there's heaps of them now.
That's how we end up with people watching Kira Twig. What's going on? Kira Twig.
There are a lot of
And today I'm
random...
going to show you my deck profile for generators. First off, you want to play this generator. You want to play this at 3 because it's the only one. And the rest of the cards, we're going to put in great cards that make the generator. Like this effect monster, Fleur de Lis. You see, you have a monster summon from the extra deck, you can summon this to the field. So you're going to go into your Link 1s. Then you're going to summon your Fleur de Lis, and then you're going to make generator. And then we're going to play Tune Nadir Servant. Even though if we use that Nadir Servant, we can't make our generator, it's okay, we'll make the generator on the following turn. Then we play a third Nadir Servant, because I
think we just leave that one.
Nadir Servant. But here's the Link Spider.
But we know what happened, and that's what makes it special.
Yeah.
And the audience as well.
It's okay. And then we have the generator, and then we go into the generator on the next turn. But also, sorry, I forgot when I was explaining.
Oh, I know that card.
It's the switchy thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
what
yeah.
everyone made play monsters in this zone, because that zone is not where she pointed.
You still also can't make the Link Spider on the turn you activate your Nadir Servant, so you're going to have to wait the extra turn to use your normal monster that you've held on to make the Link Spider, to then make the generator with your Fleur de Lis. That was my combo video.
And you wonder why we're not here listening to Yu-Gi-Oh podcasts.
Thank you for watching Kira Twig today. If Kira Twig, if you're watching,
Go say hello to Jerome.
Jerome probably likes Kira Twig.
Yeah.
Jerome watches Kira Twig videos and goes,
You know
this
what?
man's going to be great with Tristina.
Looks at his deck profiles. I should make that a solo mode.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't help that a whole bunch of YouTubers like uploaded videos and called them podcasts, and then didn't do anything to put it on any podcasting platforms.
Yeah, when Pac was like, I've got a podcast, guys, he did like 2 episodes and then didn't do one for 6 months, and then was like, season 2's here. Like, what?
Oh, and there's also there's like a whole bunch of people think podcasts are for just investigations only and are seasonal things. It's the caning serial shit.
What?
The X-Files.
A whole bunch of people got in like to podcasts from Serial where they just think it's a set thing and not just constant week to week coverage. It's the podcast we all listen to.
Sports. Woo!
Yeah, we've always tried to be more of a sports talk radio, but for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes. That's what we're here for.
Call in! Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind a voice memo.
We should do that once.
Yeah.
Just open up the Discord, have people ask
Podcast
questions.
live.
Yeah? Yeah.
The issue is our fucking viewer base watches at such erratic times.
They really do.
But like, there is no consensus of like, we have 15 people that watch right at this moment. It's like, no. 2 here, 1 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here, 3 here.
Yeah, shout out to my Friday listeners. Shout out to our Friday listeners. Because, yeah, they're there. There's like a little bump at the end of the week. I'm just like, alright, sure, we take that.
They finish the work week and they're like,
Yeah, now.
what happened
Let's
last
listen
week
to
in
3
Yu-Gi-Oh?
white guys talk about a trading card game.
Jake, why can't you be coloured? It'll give us diversity.
That will conclude us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are on our Discord, feel free to drop us some more questions for next week. If you are watching along on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Favorite us on your streaming platforms and give us a review. Really helps us. And we will catch you all next week. Peace.